Hey, what is up, guys? ¿Cómo estás? My name is Teacher Keith, and this is my first installment of tourism in Argentina. Okay, so this one is looking at the wonderful city of Buenos Aires. So without further ado, let's crack open our lonely planet, and we are going to start examining the city center of Buenos Aires. Okay, so it says here the center. Let's go ahead and read Microcentro. All right, let me. Okay, so Microcentro. At the heart of the city, Microcentro is often a first stop for tourists. It's a busy place with tall buildings and people running around getting their things done. Most streets and sidewalks are narrow, concentrating activity and making it difficult to find your own breathing space at times. Luckily, Plaza San Martin, despite officially being in Retiro, is just a short stroll away. Puerto Madero is also nearby and ready to offer a bit of traffic-free peace. Okay, the Microcentro boasts some pretty impressive buildings. You can't miss the imposing Galerias Pacificos opposite, located right on Florida, while over to the east is the Correo Centro opposite the city's main post office. Closer to Plaza de Mayo are the Spanish Renaissance Standard Bank building, often sprayed with graffiti and the locus of noisy activities, and the Edificio Menendez Behetti, once headquarters of a Patagonian wool empire. Nearby is the French-style Casa de la Cultura, the original La Prensa newspaper building. It's worth a peek inside. Several unusual museums also call the Microcentro home. From ex-President Mitrei's home, he was Argentina's first president, to money, police, and tango museums. There's also a few churches to explore. Just wandering the Microcentro's streets and taking it all in is a great way to feel the vibe of the city. All right, we do have Galeria's Galerios Pacifico, covering an entire city block. This beautiful French-style shopping center has fulfilled the commercial purposes that its designers envisioned when they built it in 1889. Okay, the worldwide economic crisis of the 1890s necessitated the scale of part of the building to Ferrocarril de Pacifico for its administrative offices. Okay. The railroad subsequently acquired the rest of the building, which became state property after Juan Perón's nationalization of the railroads. In 1945, the completion of vaulted ceilings and a central cupola made space for a dozen paintings by muralists Antonio Berni, Juan Carlos Castagnino, Manuel Comerio, Lino Spilimbergo, and Demetrio Urachua. All were adherents of the Nuevo Realismo school. Here's of an earlier social activist tendency in Argentine art. For many years, the building went semi-abandoned, but a joint Argentine-Mexican team repaired and restored the murals in 1992. The beautiful structure which is dotted with fairy lights at night, is now a central meeting place, sporting upscale stores and a large food court. Tourist-oriented tango shows take place in front of pedestrian Florida, and the excellent Centro Cultural Borges takes up the top floor. Tours in English and Spanish take place every day at 11:30 and 4:30. Iglesia Santa Catalina. Okay, so again we have a famous church that is on Metro Line B, Florida, Linea C, La Valle. Okay, Santa Catalina was founded in 1745 when it became Buenos Aires' first convent. In 1806, British troops invaded the city, and in July 1807 they took shelter in the convent. The soldiers holed up here for 2 days, despite damaging the property, did not hurt the nuns. Today, Santa Catalina is a church, and a peek inside reveals beautifully gilded works and a Baroque altarpiece created by Isidro Lorea. Correo Central. Correo Central. It took 20 years to complete this massive Correo Central. Main post office, 1928, which fills an entire city block. This beautifully maintained Bjork's arts structure was originally modeled on New York City's main post office. The mansard roof was a later addition. Architecture buffs should peruse the interior. All right, let's look at Museo Mitre. It's on Metro Linea B. Okay, the museum is located in the colonial house where Bartolomé Mitre, Argentina's first legitimate president, elected under the Constitution of 1853, resided with his family. 2 courtyards, salons, an office, a billiards room, and Mitre's old bedroom are part of the sprawling complex. Mitre's term ran from 1862 to 1868, and he spent much of it leading the country's armies against Paraguay. After leaving office, he founded the influential daily La Nación, still a Porteño institution. In 2008, it was being remodeled, so some changes have occurred. Okay, so next we have Museo Histórico, Dr. Arturo Juarez. Okay, here is the map. Give me a chance to have a look at the map. The center, we have a metro station. So just a very big city. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop there for today. Again, that was my first installment in the ongoing series of tourism in Argentina. That was Buenos Aires, Microcentral, and yeah, so now it's time for you to do me a favor. Please like and smash a subscribe on my YouTube channel. All right, that is all for now. Have a nice day. Adios. Adios.